So write that in your book and down your book of things you never expected. Our program today honors those who purchased bricks and members of the military. So please stand and wave your hand or gratitude if you sponsored a brick or a member of the armed forces. Anybody besides me sponsored it? As many of you know, my name is Phil Hall, and I was born while my parents farmed about 1.5 miles north of here up 67. And I grew up, they later moved into the village right up the street. My sister Ellie and Dinah now live. I grew up there, or didn't grow up there, on your point of view. And I joined the Army out of here in 1964. So I'd like to thank Elaine and her husband, Don Podrowski, and Jeff for their commitment to seeing this monument that's up the street happen. This past Monday, we observed Memorial Day. For many, it's a day off of work, the start of summer with picnics and gatherings, family and friends. For me, while still in school here in the village, it was the end of the school year and freedom. I would learn later that it has much more profound meaning. 3 years after the Civil War, the head of the organization, the Union Veterans, established Decoration Day to honor fallen service members, and soon both sides of the Civil War were laying flowers on graves of comrades and our fallen heroes. In 1971, Memorial Day became an official holiday to honor all those who gave their lives for our country, the last full measure. A few years back, the Eagle Historical Society started a project to erect a memorial that's up the street today. Our gathering here is somewhat different Memorial Day in that we honor all of those who served, gave time out of their lives, and to pay our respects to those. Why is it important that we have monuments? So we do not forget our history and fall from our memories the names of those who are passed and gave times out of their lives. Those that experienced, like myself, that going from a little town like this, moved away, experienced homesickness and missed homes and friends. Some of those would die and be disfigured from wounds, some wounds not visible to the eye. Eagle Historical Society has preserved many of the names and some of the stories from the area. I encourage you to record your history. And this morning, talking with friends for breakfast, you know, it's not only important that we record history of military service, but any history of record your history of your family and anything you know about it for future generations, that's wrote down somewhere so it isn't lost. Today, we honor those who took time out of their lives in national defense to secure the homeland and our democracy. The democracy dates back to the 1700s when leaders of the American colonists no longer wanted to live under a monarchy and wanted to have a voice and vote in their government. Even before that, early American, there was a need to take up arms and in many cases give one's life in defense of family and home. Today is no different than the world is still a very dangerous place as we witness in the Ukraine today. And there are those who would take our freedom we enjoy away. As in the past, we need to be ready, have a ready force to protect our way of life. And all men are created equal, that they are endowed with by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, among these life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Let's not forget those words and the reason we serve. Let's not forget those who are serving and those who have served. Thank you. So they moved the venue down here today. It's kind of so, as my friend Don Hawes, we grew up in this little church with Sunday school and MYF, and we're confirmed up on this very stage. So it's kind of a little home like always to come back in here. Oh, thank you.